So this happened recently. I was working with a couple and we started discussing a conflict that arose between the two of them. And as what we've discovered about this couple is they have a very distinct pattern, a dance of how they react to one another. And their particular dance is they escalate quite quickly. One says something accusatory or hurtful, and the other reacts in defensiveness and comes out with another attack, and you can see how it escalates pretty quickly. So notice how they've created a pattern that creates pain for both of them. This is why they came into therapy. This is why most couples come into therapy. It's because they're in pain when they're trying to figure out how to get conflicts resolved in a way that brings them closer together. So it is about creation. They've discovered what they've created doesn't work, and they want to create something different. That's great. That's a wonderful thing about us human beings. If we don't like what we're doing, we can always stop it and do something different. We're very creative that way. And part of their pattern is a pattern that I see many couples have created, which is being focused on the other instead of being focused on themselves. We call this codependence. Codependence is when you are, what is the other feeling? What is the other thinking? How can I control them? How can I manage them? How can I prevent them from feeling X, Y, or Z? And the other person, in response, feels manipulated and hurt and tries to control back, or gets angry back, or shuts down back. But it's a repetitive pattern, again, that gets created. So what we're talking about here is letting go of focusing on the other and instead focusing on the self. Put yourself first. Always put yourself first. In all conflicts, in all situations, put yourself first. Here's what I mean by that. If you put yourself first, then it's about 3 simple questions that are interwoven simultaneously. Who do I choose to be? What's the outcome I'm looking for here? And who do I choose to be in response to you? When you take the first, who do I choose to be? Do I choose to be angry, defensive? Or do I choose to be compassion, understanding, love? Who do I choose to be? It's a choice. It's a choice. Who do you choose to be? Don't think your relationship is going to make you happy. Be happy and make a relationship. Don't think your relationship is going to make you loving. Be loving and make your relationship. Don't think a relationship is going to make you feel secure. Be secure and build your relationship. So put yourself first. Who do you choose to be? Keep choosing that over and over again. Make that your first choice. Who do I choose to be in this moment? Who do I choose to be? The second, what's the outcome I'm looking for? I'm looking for connection. I'm looking for resolution. I'm looking for being able to hear each other and give each other a wide range of support in what they're feeling and thinking. Who do I choose to be? What's the outcome I'm looking for? Am I looking for what's the outcome I'm looking for? Am I looking for another night alone on the couch? Am I looking for that awful feeling where fear and anger just are swept up in guilt and shame and remorse? What am I looking for? What's the outcome I'm looking for? Or am I looking for connection and understanding and coming together and fully loving? Then I'm going to create something totally different. What do I choose? What do I choose to create? How do I want to be in response to you? Do I want to be defensive? Do I want to be shut down? Do I want to be angry? Do I want to be attacking? Or do I want to be compassionate and kindness and love? Who do I want to be? Who do I want to be? Again, notice this is putting yourself first. And of course, this is going to transform this pattern, this creation, into a creation of much higher vibration, a much, much higher vibration. So disagreements and conflicts, of course, are going to come up, but we want to be able to make them just a conversation. It's when the conversation becomes so threatening and this pattern emerges of fear and anger and escalation or shutdown or reprimands or reprisals. Whatever the pattern is, whatever's been created, remember, we get to create something different. Choose again. Choose again.